Hey, we're here at Candy Cane Hill in the middle of May, and we're getting ready to do our mulching, so we're heading over towards the Lightning Oaks area to show you how we do mulching around all our baby Christmas trees. You can see our staff equipment out here now. We have brought the composted wood chips to distribution points here at the farm, and we have our loaders that will pick it up and they'll bring it out to the fields. So we're here dispersing it. How's it going, Nick?
It's going good.
Getting a workout?
Oh yeah.
So we're getting the mulch from our bucket into our wheelbarrow, because as you can see, there's no way we can go through our tree fields with the heavy equipment. And here we are dispersing it around some of the trees that have been planted for quite some time. It is May 17th as we're recording this, and we are in the block of trees we call the Lightning Oaks area of the farm. And we got Farmer Andrea again. How you doing, Andrea?
I am well, Tom. How are you?
I am well. Hey, we were here about a month ago.
Just about, yes.
Planting some of these baby trees.
Exactly.
And you can see here how we've got some lined right up in this area. And now we have done some amendment to our planting.
Sure.
So why don't you explain to our viewers what we have going on here?
Sure. So after we plant, we mulch. As you can see here, these were our new transplants, our baby trees. This species is Douglas fir.
So as I am looking at that tree, I see a lot of new growth on it.
Correct. Right here, Tom, this lighter green, very tender growth is exactly that, new growth. The buds have broken. Here you can kind of get a sense of the scales that once formed the buds.
Oh, sure. Okay.
They have broken and the new growth is coming out.
So this is what we call the time of bud break.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Or even a little beyond bud break and into the growing season.
Okay.
So this is why we plant while the trees are still dormant, because the tree needs all the nutrients it can possibly get from the soil at this time of new growth.
Okay.
So
now you've got a lot of wood chips here.
Correct.
Around all of these
Yes.
plants. What are some of the reasons that we do that?
Sure. There are three main reasons we mulch our newly planted Christmas trees. One is for weed suppression. Laying this organic
sure.
matter reduces competition with plants that might otherwise take away the nutrients or water or other resources that the tree will need to grow to its greatest potential.
I see we've got an old tree here that was harvested, and so again we've been in line like we explained in our prior video.
Exactly.
So we've got weed suppression. That's great.
Weed suppression. We also have moisture retention. Now this is critical moving forward in the concept of our changing and unpredictable climates. More and more recently, we've been going through longer dry periods.
Sure.
And this is just added insurance that less moisture can evaporate from the ground and transpire, and more is being maintained within the soil profile.
Wow.
So that's critical for the tree's happiness and health. And then a longer term benefit of this is that it is organic matter. These are wood chips. Okay, this is all kind of organic biomass.
So when you clump that up in your hand, it almost sticks together a little bit.
Huh? Yeah, it does. And you can see fresher pieces of wood, but you can also see through our composting process of heat and turning, some of the wood is even beginning to break down and emulate more of soil. And that is kind of the long-term benefit of this mulch, is that over time it will break down, and the nutrients that are in these wood chips, carbon is one key nutrient that will break down and enter the soil profile. So this is a form of nutrient recycling. This is a very sustainable land management practice.
Awesome. So as I look around here, Andrea, it looks like the mulch that we've put down, we've done it in a very deliberate way. We just don't throw the mulch down there, huh?
Correct. Like everything we do at the farm, it is done with intention. we are intentionally avoiding a practice called volcano mulching.
Wow. Okay. I know there's volcanoes in Hawaii right now, but what is volcano mulching?
Sure. So as the name kind of indicates, volcano mulching, and I'll exhibit it, is when mulch is piled up against the trunk of the tree. Okay.
That's usually how I did all the plantings when I was a young kid around the house.
Okay, so like everything, we learn over time new, more sustainable practices. And what we've learned is that volcano mulching like this creates, it kind of promotes decay and over time opportunity for fungus. It creates a very wet atmosphere against the stem of the tree.
So we're going to pull it away from the stem,
So
basically?
we pull it away, making sure that there's adequate airflow down here, okay? And then we have the mulch up to the base of the tree, but just an inch or two covering from the ground. And as we extend outwards from the stem of the tree, we kind of increase the depth of our mulch. So
when it rains, that really causes the water to be put right towards the base of the tree where the roots are.
Exactly. It functions as kind of a catch basin, which is another way mulching helps kind of promote water retention. It catches it, and then it retains the moisture.
Okay. All right, well, it looks like we've got a lot of mulching to do and a lot of mulching done, Andrea.
Do.
Hey, thanks for showing our viewers how to properly put mulch around the base of a new planting, and perhaps even if it's not Christmas trees, they can take advantage of some of that knowledge for their own home.
Exactly. Thank you.